There's no such thing as a right decision. You make decisions right.
Oh, wasn't that a Salman Khan dialogue? एक बार मैंने commit कर लिया तो मैं खुद का भी नहीं सुनता हूँ, है कि नहीं?
That's the way to go, Chandra.
है कि नहीं? Is getting married the end all be all of happiness?
So what is marriage to you?
Does the soul not just want to witness?
Sorry?
Like my soul.
Chandra, filmy बातें मत करो.
Oh. I would say a thought partner so that I can be risk-taking and bold in my professional life.
So, but you want a husband or a professional coach?
Would you marry someone who's not like conventionally attractive?
Let's not make this about me.
I'm saying we're getting spicy.
Looks are a depreciating asset. They go down over time. You need a man who has clarity of thought and who's not going to give up on you when you're not as pretty anymore, because that will happen to all of us and the best of us. पहले आप खुद को तो प्यार करना सीखो, दूसरों से कह रहे हो मुझे प्यार करो.
So I have some situations that I want to present before you. I don't know how to tell her I don't want the pressure of traditional marriage. What would you say?
पागल है.
क्या बात कर रही हो?
वो लड़की का टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है. वो बेचारी उसे प्यार करती है 7 साल से और वो कह रहा है मैं शादी नहीं करूँगा. शर्म आनी चाहिए. So you're telling me that you want to get married but you're not able to get married?
Hello and welcome to Verona Gup Shup. Today I am joined with our fearless leader, Poshak Agrawal. आप सब पूछते हैं मेरे से कि इस लड़की को mic किसने दिया? This is the one who has endowed me with the mic and this platform. So thank you so much for joining me, Poshak.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chandra.
Pleasure. Today it's going to be a spicy one, and I just wanted to share what's been going on in my life lately. So I'm on the wrong side of my 20s. I'm going to turn 28. And at this point, if it was up to society, I would be drinking Botox in my coffee, and I'm essentially on the route to being expired. I want to understand, I've heard so many people say that 30 is sort of that age where, as a woman, it's very difficult to find a partner. मेरी शादी नहीं हो रही है और मैं 30 की होने वाली हूँ 2 साल में. तो क्या लगता है आपको क्या करना चाहिए हमें?
Guys, ये मजाक चल रहा है यहाँ पे. आपकी शादी नहीं हो रही. You're telling me कि you want to get married.
Yes, of course.
But you're not able to get married.
Yes. I think that's a common problem, no?
No, but you know, have you asked a bunch of guys that, hey, I want to get married to you, and they've said no?
I have not found somebody who I would ever ask that question of.
I think I want to introspect a little deeper. I don't think you want to get married right now, because I think if you wanted to really get married,
I would have already.
You'd get it. I think you're just feeling the pressure of society, but I think you're conflicted inside.
Well, that's an interesting question, because I think my whole life, since I was a little girl, I was like, badi hoke matlab shaadi karungi. Like that's the whole dream, right? But have I ever asked myself, like, why do I want this? What am I trying to get out of it? Do I think it's going to make me happy? Do I think it's going to
see all the conflict is coming out?
Right. So I think a lot of people are wondering this, that is getting married the end all be all of happiness?
So what is marriage to you? What value would it add to your life?
Partnership, a thought partner. I would say someone who would help be an emotional stabilizer or a rock, so that I can be risk-taking and bold in my professional life and in other areas, because I know I have a strong safety net.
So, but you want a husband or a professional coach?
Yeah, so you're saying I can just pay someone to do that job?
No, I'm just wondering. I know, let's investigate this, right? Like, what is it that you're really looking for?
I mean, is there not a role? Is it so bad to want love in my life?
No. It's a very good thing to want love in your life. I just want to understand, like, what are you exactly looking for?
Does the soul not just want to witness?
Sorry?
Like my soul.
Chandra, filmy बातें मत करो.
Oh.
Chandra, filmy बातें मत करो.
अच्छा. Practical.
Let's investigate, right? You're saying that I want to get married, but I'm not able to get married. I don't believe you for a second, right? I think that you need to introspect. Maybe you really don't want to get married yet. And you're just feeling the pressure of society because everyone around you, daddy, mom, dad, colleagues, friends, they're telling you to get married. You should get married when you are really ready to get married.
How would I know when I'm ready?
I think you should like introspect deeply and think about like what matters to you long term. Just because I'm approaching 30 and so ab to mujhe karna hai, it's not a checklist.
But I have a follow up, right? Because, sure, supposing I'm not ready today, but I wake up at 35 and I realize now I'm ready. But at 35, people say that
No, no,
your pool shrinks.
you misunderstand me. I'm asking you to introspect now.
Okay. Like, jaldi, like,
Yeah, like
let's go.
Let's go.
Right. Because people say that with time, your pool shrinks. So, how do I deal with that pressure as well? But I also want to be picky enough, right? Like, I want to have high standards.
Yeah.
But don't you think the number of people available, the eligible bachelor pool does go down? Like,
Yeah, of
eventually
course, of
unki bhi
course.
shaadi ho chuki hongi tab tak.
Of course, it goes down. See, life is all about making trade-offs,
Trade-offs.
right? So you need to figure out what's important to you now, right?
Okay.
If finding a companion and a partner is important to you, then work towards it.
Right. Like, make it a priority.
Make it a priority.
Right.
But if companionship is important to you, work towards it.
Right.
And I believe that if you work towards it, you'll find the right one.
Thank you. I hope so. So I think it's just a matter of taking out time to doing the inner work that is required.
Yeah, I think I'm sensing conflict internally. So I think you need to get ready first.
Right.
It's not that you're not finding a partner. You need to get ready first.
That's so interesting. Do you think that career and marriage are intrinsically at odds?
No,
Do you
not
think I
not
have
at
to
all.
choose between
No,
the two?
not at all. Not at all.
Especially, I mean, would you say as a woman, a lot of times you do have to make sacrifices professionally? What would you say to that?
I mean, those are personal choices.
So you're saying
I
if I-
assume that you're going to choose an educated partner.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe not.
Maybe 12th pass to hona hi chahiye, shayad.
Is that your definition of educated, Chandra?
I think educated has many definitions. Not everything is a stamp on a degree. Like, you can be highly intelligent and not have an Ivy League degree.
You could, but you could be intelligent, but you know there are, I think, societal definitions of like educated. So you know, you need to have compatibility at multiple levels, right? So intellectual, emotional, physical, I want to say spiritual, right? So I think intellectual compatibility is very important.
How do I assess that though? Like, sure, we say values all the time, but like in a practical sense, how do
किसी
I
बहुत
assess?
समझदार आदमी ने कहा है कि प्यार दोस्ती है. So can you be
Really?
friends with that person? Because I mean, oftentimes your closest friends have shared values with you. So the way to assess that is just, can you be friends with that person, and do you enjoy spending time with them? And then over a period of time, you'll naturally feel that, hey, like maybe I'm ready to marry this person.
I think through our interactions, a lot of men feel conflicted between choosing someone who they really love and they really want, and someone who they feel would fit seamlessly with their family. So what would you advise someone who's conflicted between, well, choosing the woman I want versus choosing the woman my mother wants? Which one would you go?
I don't think those are very different.
Really?
Yeah. I think you think they're different, but in the end, you're just choosing what you want. And what you want is heavily influenced by your parents oftentimes. So I think it's very important to develop your own thinking and have a deep understanding of what you're really looking for. That's why I started this conversation with asking you to introspect.
Do you feel like a lot of people rush into this process without doing enough soul searching and introspection?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And ignorance is the cause of suffering.
Yeah, what do you think are the consequences of just getting into something without knowing yourself deeply?
Because then you'll get into something and you later realize that that's not really what you wanted, and that's the birth of conflict. So I think your search for a partner actually starts within you. It's search for yourself.
Speaking of being comfortable and accepting your own skin, I think in this process, a lot of people face pressure to look a certain way, right? Whether it's women feeling like they have to be conventionally very attractive, or men feeling like they have to be a certain height, or, you know, like all these imposed appearance pressure. So, what would you advise someone who's not traditionally, like conventionally attractive, but is still super like confident and keen on meeting a great life partner?
Yeah, I think it's all about personality, right? Like if that's also very important.
Would you marry someone who's not like conventionally attractive?
Let's not make this about me.
I'm saying we're getting spicy.
We're getting spicy.
Like you
I mean,
can be honest about
let me answer
what's
that.
guys' perspectives on
Okay,
this.
let me answer.
Would you
that.
go for the personality?
I would not marry just for looks.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because looks, are a depreciating asset. They go down over time. Chandra, you're so beautiful. Everyone.
For
knows
how
that.
long though?
Yeah, but
I'm
but like
pushing 30.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's not going to last. So if I'm with a person just for the looks, that's going to go away. It's the human body, right? It's nature. No one can avoid that.
Yeah. And then what about on the guy's side of things?
Be successful, work hard, like support the family, be emotionally mature.
What does that mean? Being emotionally mature.
For example, like don't talk about antiquated stuff like, don't tell Chandra go to the kitchen.
Maybe not.
Don't tell Chandra never go to the kitchen also.
Yeah, just don't tell me what to do. Don't tell Chandra what to do. Yeah. That's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, I think we should like think about building a life together.
That's emotional maturity. Yeah. So I want to talk about pairing now. We've talked about working and being successful. Do you think it's advisable to seek a partner who's in the same line of work, the same industry? We see people like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, for example, who are both in actors.
Are they still together?
No,
okay.
They're not. And you don't see those marriages working out all that often. And meanwhile, you have George Clooney and Amal Clooney, who are excelling, but in very different directions, in very different fields.
Yeah, so I think all models can work, but it's yin and yang. I think two partners in different professions, in very different professions actually, but they can have a shared value system and they can admire each other for the work they do and who they are as people, and that those can work very well too. The flip side is that I have a doctor friend and she says that she's a surgeon, she works all the time, and she's like, well, I want to marry another surgeon because only he would understand what the lifestyle and what I go through. Right. So I you see both models work. So I don't want to say that one works more than the other.
Yeah.
It's not about what will work. It's about whether you want to make it work. There's no such thing as a right decision. You make decisions right.
Oh, so you commit to it and you commit to the process of
you have
overcoming
to
challenges.
You have to commit to the institution of marriage. You have to commit to the institution of companionship. And I think if you can commit to that more than even the person, it'll work.
Wasn't that a Salman Khan dialogue? एक बार मैंने commit कर लिया तो मैं खुद का भी नहीं सुनता हूँ, है कि नहीं?
That's the way to go, Chandra.
है कि नहीं? नहीं, it's interesting because we were just talking about this yesterday. I want someone whose expertise is like really impressive to me, like something that I could not understand, like someone who works in finance or someone who works in tech or someone who's like knowledge base is great, but in a different field than my knowledge.
Astronaut or something?
Love an astronaut. Except I'm not into long distance.
Okay.
Yeah, like extraplanetary dating is like not really my thing.
Okay.
But extraterrestrials, you never know.
Yeah.
If human men don't work out, we'll have to explore that for me. So my dadi always said that to get married, you don't have to love the person. You don't have to like be crazy gaga, that, obsession that we see in Bollywood. You just have to like that person enough to be able to get along and make that commitment, like you said. So what do you think? Is love needed in marriage?
You love your friends.
Yeah.
And so when you like met a friend in college, did you think about like, am I in love with this person?
No.
How do you build love? You build love through shared experiences, right? You go to life together, you do problem sets, you go to classes together. there's some
You struggle through
you struggle
exams.
through exams,
Yeah.
like you do musty together,
Yeah.
right? And you go on trips together, and so over a period of time, through shared experiences, you build love,
Okay.
and that's how like a lot of times like marriages can work.
Okay. Okay.
So love is not something like कि मैंने आपको आज देखा और हो गया. That's infatuation. Love is something very deep.
What does love mean to you?
It's like you care about someone selflessly as like a part of you, almost, right? And that takes a long time to build.
Yeah. So shared experiences, solving problems together,
Yeah.
experiencing life together.
Passion is different from love.
Is passion required?
You identify someone who has the shared values, and then you commit to the institution of companionship and marriage, and then you will build love over time. So Dadi is right.
Yeah, she usually is. So I have some situations that I want to present before you. Some submissions from our audience about things that they're experiencing, and I would be curious to see what is your take on this.
Yeah.
I've been with my girlfriend for 7 years, living together for 5. We're happy and love each other. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy spending money how I want. I don't feel ready for marriage or kids. I love her, but I don't know how to tell her. I don't want to pressure her. Like, I don't know how to tell her I don't want the pressure of traditional marriage. What would you say?
पागल है.
क्या बात कर रही हो?
पागल है लड़का. वो लड़की का टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है. वो बेचारी उसे प्यार करती है 7 साल से, और वो कह रहा है मैं शादी नहीं करूँगा. शर्म आनी चाहिए उसे.
बट उसको अपनी फ्रीडम बहुत प्यारी है.
तो बोलो फ्रीडम कर ले, उसे क्यों फंसा के रखा है.
True. वो तो मजे कर रहे हैं ना गर्लफ्रेंड वाले केस में.
हाँ, तो बेचारी का दिल तोड़ेगा, फिर वो she'll have to go through the trauma. लड़का बिल्कुल पागल है. हटो, छटाओ उसे.
हटा दिया. Get lost. Next scenario. I'm a 30-year-old man. I feel exhausted with dating. I put thought into dates. I bring flowers. I plan things. But I often feel ghosted or treated like a wallet. Even coffee dates get me called cheap. I have a job, I have a car, I have my own place, but it seems like unless I'm spending big, I'm not taken seriously. What should I do in this situation? Dating feels so transactional.
I think if you look at how the guy evaluates himself, he says I have a job, car, and a place.
That's how you.
That's how he views himself. It's akin to a girl saying I'm like hot, and guys treat me like an object. But that's how you're viewing yourself. Why do you think others will view you any better?
Yeah.
It's like saying I'm rich and that's all I talk about, and then I'm complaining about attracting gold diggers.
No, I agree completely. And insecurity is so unattractive to women.
I think
so. I would advise that man, like, don't be so insecure.
Yeah. And like, be a complete man.
Next. I met someone on an app. On the 3rd date, I told him about me being from a Dalit family and all the challenges we faced. He was very nice and listened with empathetic ears. Everything was good and fun. Next day, he told me he can't take it ahead because our families are different. He tells me he doesn't believe in caste, but his family does, and he doesn't want to waste my time. I'm very, very disheartened. I have achieved everything in life, yet I am defined by my caste.
Find a man with better values. Don't waste your time.
But he's saying he doesn't believe in caste, his family.
He's saying that, but honestly, does he really not believe in caste?
Right.
उसको जाके तो नहीं बोलेगा ना कि I believe in caste and sorry I can't do this.
It's a bit of an excuse. I also think when it comes to men, like, if they want something, if they want someone, they will go and get it.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll matter so much if their families are worried or whatever. Like, a man is very laser focused.
You need a man who has clarity of thought, right? Who knows what he wants, he's comfortable in his own skin, and who has a good value system, and who's not gonna give up on you when you're not as pretty anymore, and because that will happen to all of us and the best of us, and he's a strong man. That's who you need.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. My plastic surgeon is gonna keep me in shape for a while.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do the facelift. We're gonna just snatch the skin. Okay, rapid fire. True or false, Poshak? Hookup culture is killing relationships.
Yes, because you're objectifying people.
Mm-hmm. When it's the right person, you'll just know.
Yes.
Really? Interesting. Opposites attract and make the best couples.
Opposites attract and make the best couple if they also have shared values.
If it's true love, it will be easy.
No, love is never easy. Relationships are never easy. They're constant work.
The swiping apps and illusion of endless choice has ruined dating.
It's become like a fish market.
Do you think too much choice is not always helpful?
Yeah, because you're like browsing for men and women, like you're going on Amazon and like browsing for like clothes.
No, it's true. I think you also get confused, right? When you feel there's so much choice, you always feel like there's something better. Maybe I can get something better. And then you never just commit. Height gives men an advantage in dating.
Well, statistically, tall men, have an advantage in dating. But remember, a lot of the greatest leaders in the world were short, including our father of nation,
Gandhiji.
Gandhiji. So a lot of short men rule the world. So, hey, short guys, like, be
You're
confident.
killing it.
You're killing it. You're doing
And
well.
we love a short king. I love a short king. Our family knows best when it comes to choosing a partner.
I think they can contribute
Objectivity.
they can contribute to you building that understanding about yourself that will help you find the right one for you.
This is interesting. Zodiac signs can reveal if two people are truly compatible.
Well, I think they can reveal a little bit, but not everything.
You should always marry someone within the same economic background as you.
Not necessarily. There are people with similar educational backgrounds who just end up in a field, who choose to be in a field that is not necessarily, as remunerative. Like if you're a college professor or you're a social worker, you can be very educated, but your money is not what you're sort of primarily working towards. Yeah.
You can still figure it out.
It's not a business deal, right?
Yeah. My dadi always said कि जिस घर में financial problems हैं, उस घर में ज़रूर fights होंगे, झगड़े होंगे, हर छोटी बात पे. So that's why my dadi always advised कि you're not getting married because you want money or you're very greedy, but you want to marry someone जिसके घर में आपको शांति, peace, freedom और वो
economic stability is very important.
Poshak, this has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot, and I think our audience will really start reflecting and introspecting on what they're really looking for, why they want to get married. Do they even want to get married? I think I need to go home and ask myself this question now, but I think it was much needed.
And it's all about inner work, guys. And you will attract what you project.
Wise words. Wise words. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
Thank you, Poshak. We'll see you again soon on Verona Gup Shup. If you'd like to submit more questions for Poshak to weigh in on, do be sure to reach out to us or leave it in the comments down below and we'll get to them next time. Thank you so much for watching the first installment of Verona Gup Shup. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to hit subscribe, share it with your friends, leave your issues in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.